Who's ready for another unhinged client story? Let's name her Casey. Thank you, Casey, from the last video for letting me use your name for this one. Okay, so really quick, I'm going to preface this with the fact that I never allow clients to like make a Pinterest board and like show me like things that they want to do or anything like that. And there is a big reason for it. So when people tend to make a Pinterest board and they're like, okay, I really want like all of these like either poses or I love this photo, I want to recreate it, blah, blah, blah. It does many things. It kills my creativity because now I'm just trying to copy something. Number two, I can never recreate a photo exactly because the photo that you're looking at is a different studio, a different photographer, different style, different lighting, different everything. So everyone always expects to see this like perfectly curated photo, like just insert themselves. But I'm like, I don't have that equipment or that space. I am me. So you hire me for me. Anyway, point being, I do not allow inspiration photos or anything like that because it does completely kill my creativity, and you want your photo shoot to be uniquely yours. You do not want it to be like some carbon copy of a different photo shoot. Anyway, foreshadowing. So Casey comes in for her shoot, and again, all of this information, like the whole don't make Pinterest board stuff like that, it's all in the booty prep guide that I send you. So, you know, every client should already be very aware of it. So Casey comes in, we start hair and makeup, she gets done in hair and makeup, we get to the outfit portion, like the trying on outfits, seeing what everything looks like and, you know, which outfits are the best, all that stuff. That's when she whips out her phone and she goes, okay, so I chose this outfit because I love this photo that I want recreated, and I want this photo recreated, I want this photo recreated. And I'm like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. So I was like, okay, Casey, pump your brakes. So I said, hey, like, just as a reminder, I don't allow inspiration photos to be thrown at my face because, again, like, here's the reasons, and duh. And she, like, looked really dumbfounded. Like, she was, like, shocked that I wasn't looking at her Pinterest board. And this Pinterest board had thousands of photos that she wanted recreated. She, like, kept scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. Do you know how long I'd be here if I had to recreate every single one of those photos? Weeks. We would be there for weeks. So I took the time to explain to her. I said, Casey, like, here's the reasons why we don't do it. You know, just so you know, so sorry for the inconvenience. It does say in the booty prep guide, but that's okay. Some people miss it. It's totally fine. And then she goes, no, it's not fine because I need these photos recreated. Like, and she said need, like it was like necessary. And I was like, what? And then she like pointed at her phone. She goes, this is the reason why I booked. Like, there's no other reason. So I need you to do these. No, ma'am. I don't need to do anything. So what feels like the 10th time that I explained it to her, she still wasn't understanding. And keep in mind, these photos were not something that was like easily recreated. Like, you know, if it was just like one photo or something, I'd like do my best, you know, whatever. But like, this was not like, these were like photos of like aerial acrobatics, like with like backgrounds that I don't have and lighting I definitely don't have. I'm like, even if, Casey, like even if I tried to do this, like it's going to look nothing like this photo. It will look nothing like it because I don't have that backdrop. I don't have that type of studio. I don't have that kind of lighting. I don't have it. And honestly, like, let's be honest, those photos were nothing on the caliber of my work. So I'm shocked she wanted me to recreate photos that were like not as good as my work. Just my professional opinion. So when she realized I really wasn't going to give in to what she wanted, she packed up her shit. She literally started packing up as like, well, this was a waste of my time. Thanks a lot for nothing. And I'm like, okay, you know, as clearly you didn't read anything because like no one freaking ever, like everyone that has like a bad attitude for whatever reason never read anything, and that's why they have the bad attitude. So of course I'm like, okay, here's the awkward conversation. I said, no problem, you're more than welcome to leave. Like if you don't want to continue with the shoot, totally understand. However, I am going to charge you your same day cancellation fee since you are canceling on the same day. My team is here, they did your hair and makeup, like we are here, like all that stuff. So it's $2,000 to cancel. She, when I say she jaw dropped, her jaw was on the floor. And she's like, what? When did you sneak that in? So I literally was like, So I got my laptop and I pulled up her contract that she signed. And I'm like, it says right there, same day cancellation. And she goes, well, I'm not canceling. Like, I'm here, but I'm leaving. I'm not doing the shoot. And I'm like, yeah, so you're canceling. She tried to convince me that canceling means that you do it via email before you're there at the shoot. Just because you showed up physically to the session and didn't do the session does not mean that is not a cancellation. Wild to me. So she goes, well, I'll just dispute it with my bank, so go ahead and charge it. And I'm like, okay. It also says that in the contract that that's illegal. She goes, well, I don't care. I'm going to do it anyway. And I'm like, no problem. I can absolutely get my lawyers involved at this point. No issues whatsoever. And she was like, how dare you talk to me? Kind of like attitude. She huffed her fucking chest. Like she was like, and then stomped her foot, literally, and then got in the elevator and left. And then so I charged her the fee. And I sent her an email and I said, reminder, if you do a chargeback with your bank, that is illegal and I will come after you. So it was so funny because a couple days later, I saw that there was a chargeback and I was like, oh, okay, we're going to play that game. So I said, no problem. So I contacted my lawyer and I said, hey, will you just send her like a quick letter saying that we have the intent to sue if she doesn't rectify this? He did. And she immediately panicked, sent an email saying, I'm reversing it, like, but just never talked to me. And I'm like, gladly.